The toughest ticket in town as the Redskins and the Giants meet for the second time this year. Just 2 weeks ago, they played in Washington. We're live at Giant Stadium. This is Stan Humphries starting his fourth game for the Redskins. And John Madden, what the Redskins and he want to avoid are turnovers.
You know, you look at the thing, the Giants have beaten the Redskins the last 5 games, and in every one of those games, the Redskins have never had the advantage in turnovers. So the Redskins come in and they say, hey, we can't turn the ball over. But by the same token, I think Stan Humphries has to get the ball to his 3 wide receivers, a posse today.
And if you're a Giant fan, you wonder if he could make it this week. Phil Simms sandwiched last week against the Cardinals. And if you saw this hit, you'd wonder if he'd ever walk again. But he practiced all week long, and earlier in warm-ups, Johnny looked okay.
Well, Bill Parcells and Phil Simms has been saying all week that he is perfect. The interesting thing, I don't know if Parcells believes that he's going to be there the whole game because he activated Matt Cavanaugh today as a 3rd quarterback. Bounced it out. Last week, the Cardinals bounced it out. The Redskins tried that time, and it didn't work.
All 3 members of the posse in the game, along with Kelvin Bryant. This is Sanders on the move. Humphries, pressure up the middle, and the ball's loose. Leonard Marshall.
Leonard Marshall came in. You talk about a fired-up guy today. Leonard Marshall came in there with a body slam. Watch this. Watch Leonard Marshall here. He is right here. Let's watch him come now. He is taking an inside rush, and you have Taylor on the outside. He gets by his man to the inside, and watch right here. He gets him here, and he's going to put him right on his back. Remember when Alan Shepard went to the moon, Pat, and he hit a golf ball? I think that's his divot right there. I think we just found it.
Either that or the ball just came down.
That'd be fun. That'd be something. I'd like to go up and kick a football on the moon.
3rd and goal on the 4. Ingram on the move. Simms to throw it. End zone to Baker. Flag on the play. Penalty markers everywhere. 2 flags.
Well, that's on Brian Davis. That was stupid because Stephen Baker had already scored the touchdown. He was at the back of the end zone, and Davis hits him. That was a stupid penalty. That was one out of frustration. But Stephen Baker's going to come on a post there. Simms is looking for him all the way. He has become his favorite receiver. Look, out of frustration, Davis is beaten by Baker, and then out of frustration, he just pushes him.
34, defense, penalty decline, touchdown.
Lawrence Taylor doesn't agree necessarily with this set of circumstances.
I think he probably figures it should go on the kick.
And I think he just said it will. Gordon McCarter. There were 2 penalties, 2 flags on that play. Matt Barr for the extra point. Which is good, and it's 7-0. Just beginning quarter number 2. 7-0 Giants.
Well, Renee Thompson has a dislocated thumb and a broken shoulder, and all he can do now is play special teams.
Fake is to Biner. The pass is intercepted by Everson Walls. Intended for Clark.
Everson Walls, just like Bill Parcells said, in the years in football, it just seems like the ball always finds him or he always finds the ball.
His 3rd this year.
Yeah, here's the interception, Pat. It looked like Everson Walls just out-hustled Gary Clark for the ball. Humphries is trying to force it in there, but I think it became like a a jump ball or a push ball, and Everson Walls just up the field. You come a little back to the quarterback.
1st and 10 at the 16. Sims rolls, gets Bavaro, and he'll score.
That bootleg again. Backs go to the left. Sims comes out to the right. Bavaro fakes like he's making a block, then just works out into the flat and into the end zone. That's the second time they ran that play. They ran it in the first quarter going the other way.
Andre Collins saw he had made a mistake and turned around to chase Bavaro, but it was too late then. 9:12 left to play in the first half. And the Giants up 14-0.
Lawrence Taylor just ran right over Russ Grimm.
3rd and 14. Blitz coming after Humphries. They got him. Greg Jackson from the outside.
Where they get you. You worry so much about Marshall, you worry so much about Taylor, then Jackson comes in motion. He's on the same side. Marshall on the outside, Taylor going to the inside, and then Jackson coming around both of them free for the sack. This guy has become a big part of this Giant defense in the last month. He wasn't far over, though. I mean, it looked like he was farther than that, but it was only a yard.
Matt Barr with Hostetler holding from 48 yards. That was Taylor in motion. Hostetler going for Lawrence. Incomplete.
That's the one they set up. They call it Ninja. That's the old Ninja. Taylor is the wing. He is the left wing. They put him in motion. Watch him. Here's Taylor right there. He starts in motion. It's going to be like a field goal. Then he runs. He just runs and up. And they fake the field goal.
Al Boyd Mays back there with him.
Can the Redskins break the snake-bitten streak?
2nd and goal at the 3. Riggs is the deep back. The fake is to Riggs. Humphries, no place to go. Pass is picked off in the end zone, bounced off of Biner. Jackson came up with the deflection.
What a big play by Greg Jackson. Remember last time they played in Washington, he got 2 interceptions.
You can't hear anything. But he got 5 more.
Let's watch the interception again, Pat. Stan Humphries does everything he has to. Good play fake. He's looking. Watch 21 there. Biner, he's wide open. The ball just goes right through his hands, hits his shoulder pads, and there's Greg Jackson. You can't blame the quarterback for that interception. It looked like the Giants have intercepted him. Defense has been to go 5 defensive backs. They put Terry Williams in there, who's been the starting corner, along with their regular 4.
3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz again. This time they pick it up, but the pass is picked off by Everson Walls. Touchdown. Two-point attempt by Barr. Good. And it's 20-10. 3 turnovers. Those deadly turnovers.
Here's the receiver. Here's the defender. And watch what happens. He goes in motion. It's going to be an option cut. If he's playing inside, he's going to go to his outside. You see right here, he's inside. Now he's going to go outside. Humphrey throws it outside. Everson Walls jumps in front of it and comes up with a big interception.